As fire bricks get used, their surfaces get soaked with flux that gets baked into a sort of cheap glass. And before you can stick pins into it, you'll have to take that old glass off. First thing you got to do is remove any pins that are already in there. And then sometimes you can just rub two bricks together and it'll knock some of that flux off. But as you can see, this heavy, gungy layer of flux that's on these bricks is barely budging. Sometimes, if it's not too bad, you can use a nice coarse rasp to scrape off the flux. And you can see the rasp is doing a better job here, but it's still barely budging that hard flux. So sometimes the best solution is to give up on the surface that's coated in that thick layer of flux and find an easier target for your file. The pumice of the bricks itself is very soft and easy to manipulate with a file or a toothy saw. Make sure you either do this over a trash can or sweep up after yourself carefully. The powdered pumice that the bricks are made out of is very bad for your lungs if you inhale it. And sometimes the best you can do is take it outside and find a nice rough spot of concrete and just grind the daylights out of it. And don't be afraid to press hard. As long as you've gotten all the pins out, it'll take it. I like to do this in the gutter where the concrete is nice and rough, and where any dust that's left behind will get washed down the drain by the next rain, and no one's likely to step in it and track it back into the building.